I'm Dr. Maxfield. I'm a dermatology resident out of North Carolina. I'm partnering with EltaMD for MD Mondays, talking about sun protection, skin cancer, and how I balance that with my love of outdoor activities. So sunblocking is really important to me for multiple reasons. Personally, I just love to surf. I love to be outside in the water. And if not that, then I'm outside running or hiking or even just taking walks or playing in the yard with my family. And then a lot of my patients either have the same interests or they have occupations that they're outside a lot too. So because of that, we know we're going to get a ton of sun exposure. We know that 1 in 5 Americans is going to get skin cancer at some point in their lives. And the most important thing that I always take home and pass on to my patients is you have to find the sunscreen that's right for you and that you're going to wear consistently. And so in my mind, I always kind of have it broken down as an everyday sunscreen and an active sunscreen. The everyday sunscreen has to wear a lot of hats. It has to have an SPF greater than or equal to 30. It has to be lightweight, elegant, and something that people can incorporate into their skincare routine without much thought. EltaMD UV Clear is a great balanced example of this because it has a zinc oxide base, which is going to protect you from broad spectrum UV rays. It has niacinamide, which balances well and plays well with a lot of different skin conditions. It's lightweight, it blends well, and then they even have a tinted version of it, which blends even better for some people. The other side of this is the active sunscreen. And for my lifestyle, I really need something that's super effective. Again, I need that zinc base that's going to protect me broad spectrum. I need something that's water resistant, not going to rinse off in the water or if I sweat. And I also want it to really not be irritating if it gets in my eyes. Since I've been in the water as much as I have been, I'm really realizing there are a lot of areas that I have to be very deliberate not to forget. So my ears, neck, hands, and even feet are just in the sun constantly. And I have to be very aware of that. So I put sunscreen on and they don't get burned, or years later, I'm not seeing a tremendous amount of damage and consequences from it. Last week, I did miss a spot down here, and now I'm gonna have to deal with some post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. And it would have been so much easier if I'd effectively put on that sunscreen and not miss this spot, because now for months, I'm gonna be chasing ingredients products just to help this go away sooner. And that actually speaks to the practicality and the benefit of sunscreen. You can use one ingredient, one product, decrease your risk of skin cancer, photoaging tremendously, or you can spend a tremendous amount of time and money on different products, ingredients, or even procedures to try to undo that damage that's been done over time. So EltaMD UV Active kind of fills this role for me. It's very simple with a zinc oxide and titanium base. I know it's effective. So once it's on, I kind of just go on with my day because the last thing I want is to be thinking about sunscreen when I'm in the water or spending time with my family and friends. And so because I'm not willing to really compromise the things that I love doing or enjoy, I'm really thankful that I have a lot of great products and sunscreens that can help offset the rigors that I'm putting my skin through in the sun. And then the question is, where can you get these sunscreens? And thankfully, EltaMD is widely available. You can get it from your local dermatologist or you can get it at eltamd.com.